So, George, could you just describe what it's been like being part of the team for, probably almost 2 months now and not being able to, interact and work out with the guys because of the restrictions we're all under?
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. First off, I'd like to say I'm excited to be here, be in New York. I'm not there yet, but be a part of the team. But yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. Everybody's dealing with this situation together. So we just gotta find a way to make it work. Keep working, working on my craft, and getting ready for the season.
How much, even though it's all new to you, obviously the Jets are trying to revamp the line, and you were one of the first pieces involved there. What's your feeling about coming into a new place, and particularly the challenges now with having to do all this stuff virtually at the moment and not knowing when training camp may get going?
Yeah, it's very challenging. Offensive line play is all about being together, being on one page. And like you said, we got a kind of a whole new room. So it's going to be, the process is still going right now. We're doing everything virtually. We're just kind of talking, getting to know each other. But it's not really going to set in until we all get together and be able to, figure each other's personality, get on the field together, get in the grass, and kind of figure out how each other play.
George, what do you make of blocking for Le'Veon Bell? And specifically, can you really get an idea and a feel for what it will be like working with him and to actually get on the field and practice with him?
Yeah. I've watched Le'Veon from a distance. I'm sure like everybody else has. His time in Pittsburgh and his time, New York from last year. He's a really good player. He has great patience. He's really explosive. He's very elusive. I'm really excited to play with him. I played with some good backs my time so far. I just think once we get together and we kind of get a feel of each other, we're gonna be just fine.
George, did you sign with the Jets under the belief that you'd be playing left tackle?
So yeah, I would say this. I would say that that was my thing. Leaving Seattle, I wanted to play left tackle. I feel really comfortable with the position. I think that's where I offer the best abilities and be able to help the team the most. I will say this: I'm versatile. I can play both sides. I play the right tackle spot as well. Pretty good job at that side as well. So I'm just right now. I'm just ready for another opportunity to go out there and start and really show the NFL and everybody and prove to myself as well, man, that I know that I can play at a high caliber and really show what I can do.
What was your reaction when they drafted Becton in the first round?
Oh, I was very excited, man. He's a really good player, man. I've been watching him. I'm from the Kentucky area, so I've been watching him a little bit while he's at Louisville. He played against my school, so I definitely seen him on film. Man, he's a really good player, man. I'm excited to work with him and give him a little bit of the wisdom I've learned from great players that I've been playing with. And I think the good thing about both of us, we're really raw. We really athletic. We bring a lot to the table, so I can kind of tell them a couple things that work for me, and just keep learning from each other, I believe.
How would you feel if they put him at left tackle and move you to right tackle?
I don't really want to, I'm not going to get that deep into that thing, but, I'm just, like I said, man, I'm just excited to get there and just play, man. So it's not even about, the position. It's about just getting on the field.
How much better do you think you can become now? Since you started late, do you feel like your best football is ahead here?
Oh, for sure. I've sat down, written down my goals. First thing on my goals is obviously I want to try to be the best player I can be, all pro level. That's where I feel like I'm capable of getting to. Like I said, I just got to go out there and prove it now, show it. A lot of people haven't got to watch me a lot. I was behind Dwayne Brown and Jermaine Ifedi in Seattle, so I didn't get a lot of chance to really show off what I can really do. But I will say this, man, I've gained so much confidence in my play, so I'm ready to go out there and show it.
George, what do you know about Sam Darnold, and have you formed any impressions?
Yeah, man, I know a lot of people. We got a lot of mutual friends, and I've been hearing a lot about him being on the West Coast. I've heard a lot about him, and I watched him a lot. I watched him while he was since he's been in the league. I'm really excited to play with him. I think I'm most excited to play with him. Just watching him and just getting out there in the field with him, watching how good of a leader he is. So I'm excited about that.